Long interstellar travel was very boring. Many people would choose to go to the gym or go on the Skynet to kill time. Although Hassan's destination planet Hawk was not too far away, it would still take a few days. Hassan felt rather bored sitting alone and was trying to decide if he should go to the gym. Suddenly he saw a girl sitting opposite him using her comlink to play a game that looked like Hand of God online. Hassan thought it was similar to Hand of God because the game he played in the teleport station was via a holographic device that monitored one's entire body, while the one the girl was playing was a comlink game that could be played with one hand. The girl's fingers were long and pretty, hitting the spots near her hand at a dazzling speed. What Hassan did not understand was what seemed to be the difference between this game and the one he had played. In addition to those light spots, there were also the holographic image of a palm, which was hitting the spots nearby as if it was trying to beat the girl to them. Hassan watched for a while and roughly understood that it was an online mini version of the game Hand of God. The one he used to play was the single-player version. After finishing her round, the girl saw Hassan staring at her and gave him a cold glance. Hassan then noticed that the girl was actually stunning. She was his age or maybe older. Wearing a suit that looked like a uniform, she had a sweet face like a porcelain doll with small red lips and black hair. The girl saw Hassan still staring at her and deliberately turned away, continuing to play her game. Hassan stood up, walked next to the girl, and said with a smile, "Ah, you're from Black Hawk?" Quote. The girl turned back and looked at Hassan, slightly surprised. "You also go to Black Hawk?" Quote. "Not yet, I'm going to apply," Hassan said. The girl heard his reply and seemed to have lost interest in him. There were numerous applicants to Black Hawk each year and the admission rate was less than 1 in 1,000. She thought it was just Hassan's pickup line. She had seen too many people like him and was no longer surprised. "Sister, what is that game you are playing? It looks like a bit like Hand of God." Hassan sat down next to the girl and continued the conversation. The girl had no choice but to turn back and look at Hassan. Suddenly her lips turned upward into a sly smile. "Don't ask and play against me. If you win, I could even go on a date with you." The girl took for granted that everyone knew the Skynet version of Hand of God, especially an applicant to a military academy. Hassan must be using this to get her attention. "So, if I win, you are willing to be my girlfriend?" Hassan looked at the girl in surprise, no believing what she said was true. This girl had a sweet face and a nicer body. Her long legs and plump bosom were accentuated by her small waist. She was a beautiful girl indeed. She was still a bit young at this time, but in a few years, once she became a woman, she would be as attractive as, if not more alluring, than Keen Shan. A girl like her would become his date as long as he beat her in Hand of God. It was a great deal for him either way. Of course, Ji Yunran always keeps her words. If you are admitted to Black Hawk, you could ask around and everyone would tell you so. Ji Yunran grinned. She was a junior at Black Hawk and the president of Hand of God Society. She was definitely among the top 10 at this game in Black Hawk. Not even too many professional players had the confidence to beat her. Let alone Hassan, who had not even made it to the military school yet. Great. Let's begin now. Hassan felt he could not miss such a great deal to get himself a pretty date before even going to school. He would not have too many opportunities like this one. Ji Yunran gave him a sweet smile, "Since it is a showdown and you could potentially have me as your date. What would you offer if you lose? Quote, if I lose, I will be your boyfriend. Is that fair? Hussein said earnestly. Ji Yanran gave him a stare and said, save it. Your lines don't work on me. If you lose, you cannot show your face in front of me from now until the moment we arrive at Planet Hawk. Deal. Hussein nodded. He saw Ji Yanran play and thought she was much slower than himself. He was confident that he could win. What is your game ID? I will add you and invite you into my group. Ji Yanran wanted to get rid of him as fast as possible. I'm sorry, sister, I have never played this version of Hand of God. Could you show me how to play first? Hussein spread out his hands helplessly and said, he used to play on the device in the teleport station and had never tried using his comlink. You really don't know how to play? Ji Yanran did not believe him. Which name should I search? Hussein turned his comlink on. Well, I will see how long you could keep this up. Ji Yanran did not trust him at all, but she was not angry either. She wanted to see how long he could keep his pretense, so she told him how to enter the game. She saw Hussein using his comlink number to enter the game and was quite shocked, because the pop-up window on his comlink was a tutorial, which would only appear when the game was installed for the first time. You really have never played Hand of God? Ji Yanran threw a surprised look at Hussein. Not this version. I have only played the single-player version, replied Hussein. The two versions are quite different, and you dared to play against me when you have never played the versus mode? Ji Yanran felt both shocked and amused, as she thought this guy was driven purely by passion indeed.